Hello, all my Holomaniacs out there. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you again. Now, over the years, I've had people ask me all the time what I think about certain Disney movies or if I'd seen all of them. So, the answer to that question is yes, I have seen them all. And something else I've always wanted to do for me is I've always wanted to go through and rank all the Disney movies and see what I like more than everything else. Yeah, so that's what this is. If you've never seen a tier list before, it's kind of self-explanatory. S is like the best you can get up there. A is really good. B, C, D, F down to the worst. I went through and added a double S tier and a double F tier just because there is a couple that need to go in those categories. And if you know me, you know which ones those are. If you don't, you'll find out. But yeah, I also feel the need to make this point. This is only the films released by Disney Feature Animation. So, nothing from Pixar, nothing from the studios that Disney later acquired. If you guys like this, we can always go do like the direct-to-video sequels. We can always do Pixar, the other studios. Let me know what you guys think if you guys want to see that. I should also state this before we begin. These are just my opinions. If you disagree with them, that is okay. And if you love a movie that I don't like, well, that's awesome. I hope you enjoy it. Just don't ask me to come over and watch it because I don't want to watch it. Let us begin talking about all of these Disney features, starting with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That's right, we're going in chronological order here. Now, Snow White, I feel Snow White just gets a bad rap. You know, a lot of people just look at Snow White and go, well, it's old, and you know, her voice is really high-pitched, but for 1937, this was beyond incredible. And I still think it's incredible today. I still love it. And every time I watch this, I'm like, oh yeah, this is way better than I thought it. I remember thinking it is. So, Snow White, you are solid A. And she's like the only princess I can impersonate, so I like her for that. And Pinocchio is another one of those that I forget how much I love it until I watch it again. But I would be lying if I said I liked it as much as Snow White. But it's still really high up there, so you're gonna go in A tier too, but not quite as high as Snow White. Y'all gonna be buddies hanging up there, just chilling out. Fantasia S tier. Oh my gosh, I love Fantasia. It is just one of my all-time favorite films. Dumbo, you guessed it, S tier. I love Dumbo so much. Bambi. Now Bambi, this is one that I truly respect. Like, the artistry in this is fantastic. It looks gorgeous. Every frame could just be its own painting. It's just, oh, it's incredible. And the music, oh, it's just so heavily Beethoven inspired, and it's just, oh, it's beautiful for that. But the storytelling as a whole, it just kind of felt ho-hum. It loses some points for that, but I still truly appreciate this film, so you still go into A, but you're gonna go behind Pinocchio and Snow White. Now we get to the package era films. Let's talk about Saludos Amigos first. So Saludos Amigos and the Three Caballeros. Those two are interesting in the fact that these were actually like government sanctioned. I don't know the word. The government asked Walt to make them to like create good ties between North America and South America for World War II. Awesome. In theory. I'm not a fan of Saludos Amigos. It's like it tries to be a documentary and a cartoon put together. But the documentary stuff doesn't go far enough. It basically just says, hey, here's every way how Americans and South Americans are similar. And all the cartoons related to it are just about that. So, yeah, you're going to go solid D. You might even go, actually, yeah, no, you're going an F. Three Caballeros, on the other hand, is much better. Like, the first half is so much fun, but then the last third comes in, and I feel like the people making the film just said, we don't know how to end this, so let's just, for a third of the movie, just watch a bunch of trippy imagery, and watch Donald chase after South American women. Like, I wanted to put it, like, B tier as much as I loved it, but no, you're gonna go high in C tier. Okay, Make Mine Music. Make Mine Music is fun, and I enjoy it, and it also has one of my favorite shorts in it, The Whale Who Wanted to Sing at the Met. So this is probably one of the better ones out of the package era films, but I'm still not a big fan of the package era films as a whole. You're gonna go D tier. Now, Fun and Fancy Free is a little bit different in the fact it's only got two shorts, and it's Mickey and the Beanstalk and Bungo, both of which I thought were cute and fun, and I like Mickey and Friends, so you're gonna go up. Do I like it more than Three Caballeros? I don't know which one I like better! I think just because it's a more solid story, I had to put Fun and Fancy Free before Three Caballeros. Melody Time? Yeah, I don't like you as much as Make Mine Music, but you're definitely better than Saludos Amigos. And then Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad? Yeah, Mr. Toad is such a good story, but I'm not the biggest fan of Ichabods. But yeah, I think overall they just did better in there. So yeah, there those are. Here's where I'm gonna start making enemies. I don't know. I love the Golden Age films so much, those first 5 films so much, that I just can't get into these as much. Because you can tell exactly what they're doing, and it's a smart business move to take a formula and just use it over and over again. The formula here is to keep everything low stakes, to keep the characters charming and endearing. And I like steaks in a movie. I like good steaks in a movie. I like mine medium rare. Okay, that was dumb. So Cinderella, solid B tier. I enjoy the movie fine. The mice save it for me. If the mice weren't in there, it would have gone a lot lower. Alice in Wonderland. Liked it. Actually, yeah, we're gonna put it above Cinderella. Still B tier, but the Mad Hatter puts it over for me. I love the Mad Hatter. Okay. Now we come to Peter Pan. Go there. Yeah. I just don't get Peter Pan, y'all. I really don't. I'm just saying, I watched this and I don't feel like I'm getting a real story. It just feels like we're watching a kid have playtime. And granted, that could be why everybody loves it. But that's why I don't like it. Alright, Lady and the Tramp. Lady and the Tramp, I like pretty decently. I like it more than Cinderella. You go. Actually, no, I like it better than Alice. You're gonna go there. Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, I like this one less than Peter Pan, but still more than all the package era films. So you're gonna go there. And this one, I'm like, I wanted the stakes. Like, once again, we're going back to stakes. I wanted the stakes higher. I wanted the emotional stakes higher. I'm like, you have a dragon in yours, and yet I still feel like the stakes we got in Snow White were stronger than yours.
With a dragon!
Okay, so now we're down to 101 Dalmatians. Now this one, I really like its style. It really does some stuff that feels different and unique, but it mixes it up a little bit, especially with its visual style. So you're gonna go and B. I like you more than Lady and the Tramp or also Wonderland and Cinderella. You're gonna go up there. Sword in the Stone. I know this has a big cult following, but I don't get it. I don't get it to the point I put it down here. Like, I love parts of it. Like the Wizard Duel. The Wizard Duel is awesome, but the rest of it, yo, I get real bored. And I'm like, and the ending? I'm like, that's how you're gonna end your movie? What? Jungle Book S tier. I love Jungle Book, but for any of you guys know, like my top 5 movie rankings, like I had made a whole video about this. Dumbo was number 2, Jungle Book was number 3, but Jungle Book got demoted. Only by one film though, just because the older I get, the more I love Fantasia, and the older I get, the more I still love Jungle Book. But I love the artistry of Fantasia more than I love the fun and fancy-freeness of the Jungle Book. Aristocats is cute. I think it's fun, but, you know, doesn't really do a whole lot for me, so I think you're gonna go... Yeah, you're gonna go low B tier. Robin Hood. Robin Hood is one that I do enjoy. It's probably one of my favorites of this era, except for Jungle Book, of course, because Jungle Book is amazing. So you're gonna go... Actually, no. I changed this. Aristocats, you're going high C tier, and Robin Hood, you're going low B tier. I think. No. I don't know where I want to put Robin Hood. No, actually, I'm gonna put him here. I don't like it as much as 101 Dalmatians, but I like him more than these. So, yeah, you're gonna go there. All right, Winnie the Pooh, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I have to be specific on this because we have another Pooh movie later. Now, granted, as big of a Winnie the Pooh fan as I am, I like the original Winnie the Pooh, but I like some of the later stuff they did even better. I think I'm gonna put you solid low B tier. Low B tier. Yeah, you're gonna go there. That feels right. Rescuers, the original one. Yeah, no. Actually, no. You go above Sword in the Stone, but that's as high as I can put you. I'm not a big fan of the original Rescuers. Okay, Fox and the Hound. I actually really like Fox and the Hound. I love those bittersweet stories. So because of that, you're gonna go up pretty high, but not super high. I'm gonna put you... Yeah, I'll put you there. It took risks and stuff, which I appreciated, so you're gonna go there. Yeah, now we come to Black Cauldron. So listen, folks. I know that Black Cauldron has amassed a bit of a cult following. And a lot of people say it doesn't deserve to be the black sheep of Disney. It deserves love and respect and all this stuff. And whereas I think at its core it was trying to tell a good story, the execution was so bad, I have to agree with most of the people's. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Great Mouse Detective. Where do I want to put you? Because I like you, but I don't like you that much. I think I'm going to put high C tier. High C tier. Move over, Aristocats. Great Mouse Detective's going to go up there. Oliver and Company. I like this one better than Great Mouse Detective. And I liked it better than Fox and the Hound. Probably more than Robin Hood. It's somewhere in here. I don't like it as much as 101 Dalmatians, so it either goes before or after Robin Hood. Yeah, I like it a little bit more than Robin Hood. Just a little bit, though. But, hey, you know. And that's what we're doing. Little Mermaid, y'all. Little Mermaid. I'm not gonna lie. S-tier. It's low S tier, but it's still S tier. Alright. Rescuers Down Under. Now, this is the only movie I can think of, like, that I've ever seen that I like the sequel not only better than the first one, but way better. I'm not a fan of the first one, but the second one, woo! Second one is awesome. I don't know how y'all did that. I don't know. I mean, granted, the Rescuers didn't give you a high bar to begin with, but the Rescuers Down Under, oh yeah, oh yeah. I love this one. I love this one. At least compared to the first one. It's still going to go relatively low, but it's still going to be pretty high. It's going to be pretty high. Alright, I like you better than Fox and the Hound, but not as much as Robin Hood. So you can go right in there. Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is an interesting one. Like, I respect the dog out of this movie. It did so much to further animation as a whole. And it is just one that is a triumph and a true masterpiece. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't really watch it very often. It's not one that I like to pick out and just like, oh, I want to watch Beauty and the Beast today. It's one that I respect and admire far more than I like it. I'm gonna still put it in A, but it's gonna go at the very bottom of A. Okay, Aladdin is definitely A tier, and you are definitely going in front of Beauty and the Beast at least. Actually, no, you're gonna go in front of Bambi too. You're gonna go up there. Yeah. I love the Renaissance, if you can't tell. Now it's Lion King's turn. And that's the only film that's going in there. This is your throne. This is your throne, Mufasa. Enjoy the double S tier. This is your throne, Mufasa. I made this tier strictly because I couldn't put Lion King in S. It had to be in one higher. It's in its own little world up here. Pocahontas. It's definitely not my favorite. But it's definitely, I like it better than most people give it credit for. Yeah, you're gonna go high S tier. Move over, Great Mouse Detective. You're gonna go there. Hunchback. I have mixed feelings with Hunchback. I adore the music to this. I adore the animation. Visually and musically, this is a marvel. Storytelling-wise, it, like, wasn't allowed to go dark enough that I feel like it needed to go, but at the same time, it was in some places too dark. So tonally it's just really confused. So I'm gonna put you in low B tier. I'm gonna put you right there. Hercules. Hercules is an interesting one to me. It's fun and it's goofy and it's silly and I love it for that. But there's also some weird stuff with it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put you in B tier also, but I'm gonna put you a little higher than Hunchback. Mulan. Mulan is one that I actually really enjoy. I don't watch it as much as I should, but I really do enjoy this movie. Can I put it in A tier? Yeah, I could put you in A tier. Let's put you in bottom A tier. Tarzan. Tarzan is one that I don't feel gets enough love and respect. Oh, why'd you move on me? Why'd you move on me, screen? Yeah, Tarzan is gonna go up here. This is just one I personally just like. I just like the characters. I think it's fun. But then again, I'm very biased towards animals, especially elephants, and they've got Tantor, so you go high on the list because of that. Okay, Fantasia 2000. Yeah, Fantasia 2000 is interesting. There are parts that I like. There's a couple of movements that are really cool. I'll give you Rhapsody in Blue, I'll give you Pines of Rome, and I'll give you the Firebird. Other than that, everything else just felt really subpar. And just, it has too much little in it for me to put it any higher than, like, D tier. I like it better than Rescuers. Okay, Dinosaur. Dinosaur, I actually have a big soft spot for. Like, storytelling-wise, it's not much. I get it. It's basically the Moses story, but not told as well. And yeah, Zinni, the little lemur thing, is really annoying. But I don't know, maybe it's just because of the visual style. I still think the visuals hold up really well now, especially for the first CG feature. I gotta say, I got a soft spot for it. It's not going super high on the list, but it's going up there. Okay, Emperor's New Groove is one that more people need to be talking about. It is great. It is fun. You go up here. Go there. We get to Atlantis now. Once again, I know this is one with a big cult following, but I just can't get into this, y'all. I feel like this is a live action film trying to be animated, and that to me is a huge problem. I feel like they were trying to inject too much slapstick, goofy cartoon comedy into this when the story didn't lend itself to that. It would have done better with a more sarcastic humor, which would have lent itself more to a live action thing. So, you want to do a live action remake, Disney, do Atlantis, you probably could save it for me. And it'd be like, I'd probably love it at that point. But here, yeah, no. You're going down here. You're going down here. I'm sorry, Atlantis. I can't put you any higher than that. Lilo and Stitch. That is one that also is a big love of mine. And that's going to go up here. It probably go higher than... Actually, no. It's going to go higher than Beauty and the Beast. No. I like the artistry of Beauty and the Beast is higher than Lilo and Stitch's fun is. I'm allowed to change my mind, okay? This is a little tougher than I was expecting it to be, okay? All right, now Treasure Planet. Now, this is one I can finally agree with you on, all you, like, cult followers of Treasure Planet. And for one reason more than anything else, the relationship between Jim and Silver. Here, I believe it. That relationship, they got down pat. Everything else has got a lot of issues to it. I love that relationship so much. So you boost up here. I love you, but I don't know how much. I put you there. Okay, now Brother Bear. I was having an interesting conversation with a friend the other day about Brother Bear. We were watching it, and she was telling me that she thought it came out before like Little Mermaid and Lion King and all this stuff, which boggled my mind because it was out like a decade after. Like this was around the time of Finding Nemo, and she was shocked to learn that because she thought it felt like all these other, like all the films of the early Renaissance, but like, you know, just not as good. It's like they were priming for it, almost like Oliver and Company level. And I totally see where she's coming from. They took the formula of the Renaissance and didn't really do a whole lot with it. Not say that it was bad, because I mean, you're still going off the formula. It's a good formula. The 90s formula is great, but it just didn't resonate as well. They didn't take as many chances. They didn't do as much with it. Because I will admit, I had fun with it. So you're gonna go, I like you a little bit more than Dinosaur. Here, you're gonna go there. Oh boy, Home on the Range. Wonder where this one's going. Atlantis is definitely better than this, but is it worse than Black Cauldron? Yeah, it is. You're gonna go there. And now we come to Chicken Little. I have a special tier in mind for you. This is by far, in my opinion, the worst film that Disney feature animation has ever made. Now, Meet the Robinsons. I am personally shocked by how much people adore this movie. And I'm not saying that it's bad, but I can't put it any higher than C, y'all. I mean, maybe I'm missing something here. For what we got, it's not bad. But I don't understand how so many people are like, that's my favorite movie. I would put this... Yeah, I would put this over here. Bolt! Bolt is another one that I don't think gets enough credit. Granted, it's not the greatest, and I'm not going to argue that it is. It's not going in S tier or anything like that, but it's a fun, decent family film that I don't know why it got kind of shoved to the sidelines. But yeah, it's going to go... It's gonna go higher than Brother Bear and Dinosaur, but not any higher than Hunchback. So you're gonna sit there. Okay, Princess and the Frog. Why did Princess and the Frog get slammed in the box office? I will never understand this. It is a great film. This is one that I'm like, I'm in this category. If there's another person out there who's got a cult following Princess and the Frog, talk to me. Talk to me. I love Princess and the Frog. Okay. Now that I think about it, I can't put you above Beauty and the Beast, but I can put you there. I love Princess and the Frog. Oh, what happened there? I didn't mean for that. What happened? Whoa. What happened? Everything got out of order. What? Okay, so I had to go through and fix everything. So now it's back to where it was, I think. Yeah, so now we are at Tangled. Tangled, fantastic movie. I thoroughly enjoy it. And I technically played Rapunzel in the show. Even though it was only like 2 lines, I have a deep connection to Rapunzel now. She's... do I want to put her up there? Can I put her up there? Do I like it well enough? Actually, I do. You know what? You're not going in A tier. You're going in low S tier. Alright, now we come to the 2011 film of Winnie the Pooh. I know it's going to sound as Disney heresy to a lot of people, but I actually really like this more than regular Winnie the Pooh. So you are going to go... I can't put you in A tier, but I can put you in pretty high B tier. Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph I enjoyed, but not as much as like everyone else did. I'm going to put Wreck-It Ralph... Actually, we're kind of in the same group. Okay, yeah, I'd put Wreck-It Ralph right here between Treasure Planet and Winnie the Pooh. Okay, Frozen. Frozen... Yeah, I know a lot of people get tired of Frozen, and a lot of people are like, it doesn't deserve the amount of praise it got. And I agree to the extent that it got, but I still think it's a really dadgum good film. So, yeah, you're still going in A tier. Just where I put you in A tier is the question. I gotta put it here. I gotta put it there. Now, Big Hero 6 was one. I don't get it. I don't get it. When this came out, everyone was obsessed with it. Maybe it was just because they really liked Baymax, and I get it. Baymax was the best part. The best way I could say it was okay. I feel like I have to put it in B tier, right here between Hunchback and Bolt. But now I realized the way this has gone out now, you can no longer see my entire tier without me having to scroll. Ah! Okay, so Zootopia. Zootopia, yeah, you're going into A tier. I love Zootopia. But do I like you more than Princess and the Frog and Beauty and the Beast? No. Now, Moana. I'm shocked by how much I like this movie. I love Moana. I really do. In fact, you're going to have to go up here by Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, you're going to sit up there. You guys just hang out up there. Okay, Ralph Wrecks the Internet. It wasn't bad, but definitely wasn't as good as the first one. And the more I watch it, the less I like it. It's like I like that one good part with the princesses. So because of that, yeah, no, I'm going to have to put you relatively low. You're going to go there. Actually, maybe, I got to think about this. It hurts my brain. I didn't like Brother Bear Dinosaur as much. So yeah, okay, you go there. Last but not least, Frozen 2. I definitely didn't like it as much as the first one, but I liked it more than Ralph Breaks the Internet. I probably liked it better than Big Hero 6. Okay, so you go there. Alright, so that's it. That is my definitive ranking of every Disney animated feature, for my opinion. So, let me know. Did you guys, insanely disagree with me? Was there any of these that shocked you? Because as I was going through, there's a couple I'm like, I'm surprised I put that one as high as I did, or that one, I'm shocked I didn't put lower. And there's some I would put lower if I could. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!